These places look normal at first, until you learn what happened there. Some destinations do not become disturbing because of how they look, but because of what they remember. At number 10, Craco in Italy. From a distance, it looks like a dramatic abandoned hill town. But once you understand that the town was emptied after landslides and instability made life there impossible, the beauty starts to feel more like a warning than a postcard. At number 9, Kulmanskop. It looks surreal because the desert is slowly swallowing old rooms, doors, and staircases. But the disturbing part is the silence. A diamond town that once chased wealth now sits half-buried, like the desert is taking it back. At number 8, Bodie. At first it looks like a classic ghost town, but the more you learn about its violent gold rush past, fires, decline, and abandonment, the more it feels less like nostalgia and more like the remains of a hard, unstable frontier life. At number 7, Port Arthur. It is beautiful on the surface, with water, stone ruins, and open landscape. But it was established in the 1830s as a brutal penal settlement, and the site is remembered as a mix of beauty and horror. At number 6, Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar. It can look like a memorial garden, but the history changes everything. In 1919, British troops fired on a trapped crowd there, and the bullet marks and memorial remain part of the site's weight today. Subscribe to Checha87 Travel Guide for more smart travel rankings. At number 5, Belchite. The old town is still standing in ruins after the Spanish Civil War. It does not feel like a normal abandoned village. It feels like a town deliberately left as a scar, where war stayed visible instead of being cleaned away. At number 4, Litis. This village was destroyed during World War II after Nazi reprisals. What makes it so disturbing is the absence. The village was not just damaged, it was erased, and the memorial landscape exists because of what was deliberately taken away. At number 3, Oradour-sur-Glane. The village ruins were preserved after the 1944 massacre, when 642 people were killed by a Waffen SS unit. The ruins remain so visitors can understand what happened there. At number 2, the Catacombs of Paris. Above ground, Paris is romance, cafes, and beauty. Beneath it, millions of human remains line underground tunnels. Few places flip the image of a city more completely. And at number 1, Centralia, a nearly abandoned town above an underground mine fire. What makes it disturbing is not one event, but the idea that the ground underneath a town can keep burning for decades, slowly turning a place people lived in into a warning. Which one becomes the most disturbing once you know why?